Hello everyone, so I am joined today. This part here was supposed to be clear, but my baby girl Athena decided to join us, so I'm going to show you some of my crystals that I purchased. So the first crystal that I purchased, these crystals will be from Park Lane Rocks. So the first one I purchased is this one, and this is a beautiful labradorite stone or pebble. Has a lot of bright flashes to it. She's just watching me. You having fun, honey? Yeah. The next one I purchased from Park Lane is this one. This is a white chalcedony. And it looks really cool. It kind of looks like a fishbone. And has this lovely druzy pocket on the inside. But I just think it's very, very beautiful. The next one I'm going to show you is this one. This is an amethyst that's still in its matrix. So this is the amethyst piece. And then it has some bits of mica, which are these reflective flakes right here. Mica, these pieces are actually ground down and added to mineral makeup and shimmer makeup. And then back here is some quartz. So, I like this one's very, very pretty. She likes this one too, don't you, baby? Look, you like that one too? Yeah? Don't want to shine the torch in her eye. And then I have this little one. This one I actually got for free. Let me pick whatever tumblestone I wanted. I think this is blue apatite. Really, really lovely deep blue color. Then I got this one. This is a geode. This is just a clear quartz geode. Thought it looked beautiful. I love geodes. It's really, really fun to store things in. And they're just perfect. I just love how on the outside it looks like a regular rock. And then on the inside you have these beautiful sparkles. Looks like there's snow in there. And the last crystal I got from Park Lane Rocks is this one. This is a fire quartz. This is a little bit delicate though, so don't want to hold it too much, but it looks like this. Lovely points growing from it. Underneath you have this, which kind of looks like crumbs or something. It kind of looks like bread. So that is my last crystal I purchased from Park Lane Rocks. Moving on, I got some crystals from Stonehenge, Ireland. They were open for the Christmas market. So the first one I have is this one. This is a citrine point, a natural citrine point. It's a lovely, yeah, it's kind of hard to get this one to focus. It was a very lovely yellow stone. Natural citrine's a little bit harder to come by in comparison to heated amethyst, but they're both the same crystal, except one was heated natural and the other was taken as an amethyst and baked in an oven. So That is natural citrine. Then I got this little geode, just half of a geode. This, I think it's an agate geode, or an agate and quartz geode, but I loved the color on the inside. It's like a peachy pink color with some black tourmaline on the inside. And then the actual outside has these lovely little circle patterns on it. I think it was really, really beautiful. And I got this geode here, which actually has the full geode. Now this one thinks more of an amethyst agate geode. But I just loved how it looked. They look really, really cool. And they're very small, but they're so beautiful and so striking. Then I had this little one. This is a piece of pink amethyst. Really, really beautiful. Amethyst comes in a lot of different colors. Comes in purple, which is what everybody knows. Pink, white, green, and black amethyst. So there's a piece of pink amethyst. Then I got this piece of rutile quartz. Rutile is either titanium or copper that has formed strings or threads inside the quartz, and that's what gives it this kind of angel hair kind of look to it. But titanium is more of a silver and copper is more of a copper color. So that's what this one looks like. Then I have this clear quartz piece, just this plain clear quartz tower. I don't really have any plain quartz, you know, just quartz that just is clear. It does have a few little inclusions here at the bottom, but they're not that noticeable. Just thought it was very simple and pretty, very beautiful looking. I have this piece, which the actual seller of this doll didn't know what this was. He just picked it up and he thought it was beautiful. He liked how clear it was. But this is just clear quartz, I think, with an inclusion inside. I don't know what the inclusion is. If anybody is watching this video who has an idea, please let me know. But it's just, it looks like clear quartz with, I don't know what this would be. But it looks really cool, don't get me wrong. It's very, very clear. With, I don't know what this would be. But yeah, I thought it looked really, really cool. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was kind of nice to have a piece of, like, a crystal that I don't know what it is. Not even the seller knew what it was, and he picked this out himself. He just said it looked really cool, and he thought it would sell, and clearly it did, because I have it. So anybody would let me know, please. I think it's just clear quartz, but I don't know what the inclusion is. So yeah, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Then I have this piece. This is a smoky celestial. I do have another one that I got from them back in April, which is a little bit bigger. But I had my eye on two different ones. This one was the one that was a little bit more rugged looking, so the back's a bit rough and cool looking. But that looked really cool. I liked these little ripple effects on it. Thought it looked really, really beautiful. Then I have, let me see if I can find it. Hold on a second. Found it! The little one was sitting underneath it. This is a piece of white amethyst with citrine phantoms. Now, I went to this stall back in 2018. The reason why I'm saying that is so that I don't say last year, because last year was 2019 technically. And I remember that she showed me a piece of white amethyst with citrine phantoms, and I think this is the same one. My gut is telling me that it is, because I can't speak. Their stall was the first, like, proper stall I ever went to, and I held it for a really long time, and I gave it back because I didn't have enough money for it, so I think this is the same one. Completely wrong, but yeah. But you can really see the citrine phantoms on the inside. It's really, really beautiful. But the male that there's a male this time. He's the male owner. I think they may be husband and wife in Stone Age Ireland, but he told me that if you put this under UV light, it actually glows. And I tried it, and it actually works. So that's pretty awesome. But you can really see the citrine phantoms in there. See the little striations of citrine? It's really, really pretty. So I got that piece. Then I got this piece of clear quartz. It's just a clear quartz cluster. I thought it looked really, really cool. And I liked the inclusions. There's this beautiful chlorite inclusions on the inside. Right here, and then there's this point here, which has some chlorite in there too. I think this is blue chlorite. It's really lovely. Also, kind of looks like it's like dry seaweed or something, like powdered seaweed that's sprinkled on top of it. But I love the clarity in the points. I just think it's really lovely. Let me see, little focus. There we go. What a lovely piece. And then the last piece I got from Parkman Rocks, not Parkman, Stone Age Ireland, is this labradorite wand with a lot of flash. Put this more in the spectral light family because it is quite bright. Spectral lights are a lot brighter. Eudora, a lot brighter. That scared me there. In comparison to labradorites, which are a little bit. They're bright too, but spectral lights have more color to them. So spectral lights will have more orange and things like that, which is what this has. Some orange veining. So really beautiful stone. Alright, so those are the ones that I purchased from stalls. Now I'm going to show you the ones that I purchased through Instagram. So I was on Instagram, heard about Instagram Lives, all that stuff. So I got to crystal. I found a seller called Crystal in the Moon, and she has a website, but I found her Instagram first, and I went on there and I saw two pieces I really, really loved. The first piece is this agate Jersey Mountain, and this is like a dark, it's a lot darker on the camera, but in real life it's more of a pink, like a lilac-y pink color. And then at the back here, I thought it was really, really lovely. I've never really seen anything like this before, so. And then I got this piece, which is a agate skull, and it has a lot of the banding, a lot of the purple and the browns and the reds and the whites. Who the heck is beside me? Is that Bruce? No. Theodora, behave yourself, young lady. You watching your sister? She's like, what's my sister doing? And here is the side of it, and it looks like a brand. It's so cool looking. I love it. It's awesome. Really, really awesome. Okay, so the next group of crystals I purchased were from an actual Instagram Live. These were from Crystal and Spirit, and an Instagram Live is I've seen them done in two different ways. It was done by Crystal Spirit. What happens is they tell you time and when you'll be there, and then they'll post little video snippets and little photos of a crystal, and whoever is the first to claim it gets that crystal. So I ended up getting 4. The first one being this aura quartz. This is just a piece of clear quartz that has been treated with platinum, and that's what's given it this purpley blue aura to it. I think it's really, really pretty. I was the only one that claimed this piece as well. And I was the only one that claimed this piece too. This is a rose quartz pebble. A lot of mica in there. I think it's really, really beautiful piece. I'm trying to speed up a bit because I am running out of time. And then I have got this piece. Crystal and Spirit actually called these amethyst cake slices, and it does look like a little, slice of cake. It looks really cool. It's very dark. The camera is really not doing this piece justice. It's very clear and it's very dark. There's so much clarity to this piece. It is absolutely stunning. I really love this piece. It's one of my favorite amethyst pieces. One of my favorite amethyst pieces I ever purchased, and I've got a lot of amethyst because amethyst is quite easy to come by. It's quite cheap. It's really, really beautiful, and I love this. The camera is really not doing it justice. And then the last piece, this one I was kind of on getting at first. Like, she had other pieces. This is called Bahia amethyst or Bahia amethyst. But then, because she had quite a few, I was like, oh, that looks really cool, but I'm not gonna claim it. And then I saw this one, and it's just, my gut went ping, and I just had a little gut feeling, and I purchased it, and I really am happy that I did. It's really cool looking. Like, down here, it kind of looks like wood or sand or something stuck inside the crystal. And there's a lot of mica in there. There's a lot of, up here, the tip is a little bit lighter, and then has some medium shades of purple, and it gets very, very deep. So I think it's very beautiful stone. I really, really like it. I'm very happy with it. But I don't know how to pronounce it. Bahia amethyst, Bahia, but I'm not sure, but it's B-A-H-I-A, I think. So those are the ones I got from Crystal and Spirit. I'm going to end it here and then cut back to the final batch of crystals I purchased, but because I am running out of time. So yeah. And we are back with Theodora this time. Yeah, I love setting the crystals as well, but I don't want to shine the light on her, obviously. So, the last crystal seller I purchased was from Dendy Designs. I think that's how you pronounce her name, but it's D-N-T-Y Designs. First crystal I got, I actually purchased from her Etsy account, which is the same, Dendy Designs. And this little tiny agate druzy star, and I think it's very beautiful. It's a very pale pink, like a pale white pink color back here. Really, really beautiful. She did actually, at first she accidentally sent me this blue calcite palmstone by accident, but I still think it's really, really beautiful. Still think it's a very beautiful piece. Sorry, there, I was a bit distracted. Timothy and Bruce have been fighting a little bit since Tigger passed away, so I've been just keeping an eye on the tension between the two. So I heard Bruce growling at him, and he's eating at the moment. And Bruce, he has a history. He was starved whenever he was very young, and so he's very protective over food. So just keeping an eye on them, making sure that nothing's gonna happen. But yeah, this is the blue calcite palmstone she sent me by accident. Still beautiful piece. I really, really like it, actually. Really, really lovely size as well. Then she had an Instagram live. So in comparison to Crystal and Spirit, who posted little tiny videos and snippets here and there. She done an actual video over a table and like spoke in real time, things like that. So that was, I think, the 4th of January, and I remember she made a post about a particular piece, and I'm like, how much is that piece? And she's like, this is excellent. I'm like, cool. And that piece was in the live sale, and I managed to get it in time. So I actually did 2 different, actually purchased 2 separate times from her, but she shipped them all together. So the first, I got 4 pieces from the live sale, so I'll start. So during the actual live sale, what she would do is show it, and then, you know, the price or whatnot, or if she had different, so she had multiples of these, for instance, and she'd label them, you know, A1, A2, you'd say claim A1, claim A2, and whoever is the first to show up on her feed gets it. So I got this smoky amethyst point. It's a lot more purple in real life. It's kind of washing it out a little bit. I'm looking at it over my camera, and it kind of looks more like a pinky lavender kind of color, but it has some lovely rainbows inside. It has some gorgeous wisps of dark smoke in there as well. And I thought it was really lovely, but the camera really isn't doing it this justice. I find that when it comes to amethysts and rose quartzes, the camera really doesn't do anything justice. So, oh, and there's Athena back. Hi, honey. Yeah, they love crystals too, my cats. A lot of people who are into crystals say that cats are very sensitive to the energies of crystals. My Theodora loves clear quartz. Athena loves blue calcite. So that's what she loves. I don't know why, but I have a blue calcite over on my shelf, and she always wants to sit on it or touch it or do something with it. The next one I got from that live sale was this smoky quartz point. This was the darkest one she had. I like darker smoky quartz pieces. Again, the camera is not doing this justice, but it has a lot of, it's a little bit lighter in real life than it is showing up on camera, but there's a lot of rainbows, a lot of mica in there as well. Just an overall beautiful, stunning piece, and I loved it, and I claimed it, and I managed to get it, managed to actually get it. The point is very lovely too, it's perfectly intact. Bottom is beautiful. You can't actually feel, see this little nub, you can't actually feel that. So yeah. Wonderful piece. And then I got this piece of honey calcite. She posted a picture of this like before the live sale, and I needed it. I was like, I need it. And I think it's such a lovely piece. This is a piece of honey calcite. I have another piece of calcite. It's yellow calcite. Calcite's a very underrated stone, I think. It's really, really beautiful. Raw calcite feels very waxy. It's very, very weird feeling. I have a piece of orange calcite. It looks like a piece of like orange. But the calcite spheres, I find, it really does calcite justice whenever they're in spheres. I don't know why, but this one is kind of like, this half here is a lot deeper than this half, but honey calcite is a lot deeper than yellow calcite, obviously. Honey calcite's more of a golden color, more honey color, obviously, and has a lot of different rainbows. Oh, there they are. Look at all those rainbows. I love them. Lots of inclusions. Just wonderfulness. Ooh, there it is. I really like her selection of crystals. Very, very pretty. And then the final one that I got from the actual live, okay? So this is from the actual live. I got this baby. She posted this on her Instagram story as a sneak peek of what would be, included in the live sale. And I'm like, what is this? It looks gorgeous. And it's a piece of ocean jasper. Now, ocean jasper in general, are a little bit hard to come by now because I don't know if they've changed their minds, but apparently they're not mining for this as much anymore. Either they're not mining for as much or they're not mining it at all at the moment, so it's a little bit harder to come by. So this was a very beautiful find. I have one other piece of ocean jasper. It's a little palm stone. I actually like ocean jasper. It's one of my favorite jaspers. Ocean, Kambaba, Mukai, and Bumblebee are my top 4. They're really, really lovely. But what attracted me to this piece was the pinks and the blues. Just look at that. The pinks and the blues. Just wonderful colors on the inside. And there's this little opening here you can see on the inside. Some more openings, a lot of sparkle. There's a few openings right here as well. It just looks like a planet. It looks absolutely beautiful. And my camera went off. Yay! So before we were rudely interrupted by my phone deciding to shut off, because I am doing this on my phone and I had to do it multiple times because my cats kept sitting on everything. As you can see, she's lying on the crystals. That's what she does. They like lying on top of my crystals. So those were the 4 that I got from the actual live sale. These were here. Then afterwards, the next day, there were other crystals I left behind from the live sale, and I was a bit. There's one crystal in particular that I was instantly drawn to, but I wasn't sure, so I had to sleep on it, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. But I messaged her the next day, and I was a pain in the ass, I will admit, because I kept, do you have this, or this, or this, or this, and she kept showing me different things, and a little bit over the budget, but, I managed to get 3 more crystals from her. I got this tiny Amazonite. Are they fighting? No, it's Timothy playing with a silver crinkle toy. I got this Amazonite heart. I've never had a piece of Amazonite before. It's not focusing, but it's a beautiful blue stone with this wonderful silver flash. It's kind of like labradorite in the fact that I think labradorite are part of the feldspar family, along with moonstone. I wouldn't be surprised if this is also a part of the feldspar family, because it has that flash to it. And I think crystal is part of the feldspar family. They form in layers on top of each other, and that's what, whenever you tilt them like this, it causes these this sheen. So it's absolutely beautiful. She had bigger pieces too, but at that point I invested a lot in that sphere. So I was like, no. But I managed to get, I bit the bullet and said, you know what, I'll get a few more pieces. It'll be fine, I said to myself. So got that piece. And then I purchased this sphere. This is white calcite. I don't have a piece of white calcite. And this has a lot of rainbows in it as well. I'm not doing this one justice either, but Looks very similar to clear quartz. I do have a clear quartz sphere. I will, in my spare time, look at the differences between the two. I think calcite's a little bit more... I don't know if it's picking out up on camera, but you see like the lines in it? Yeah, you can kind of see. I don't think clear quartz has that on the inside. And also calcite's a lot softer than clear quartz, I think, as well. So these are easier to scratch, so you need to be kind of careful with them. While clear quartz is harder to scratch, clearly, because it's harder on the scale. I think calcite, I don't know, is it 6, I think? I'm not too sure. But this is wonderful. It's so beautiful. Oh, look at that rainbow. Oh, it's wonderful. Okay, and the last crystal I purchased, which was, I slept on it, but I got it anyway. And I'm very glad that I did, because it's absolutely stunning. And it's not a crystal that I actually find, I'm not drawn to this crystal at all, so that's why I decided to purchase it. And it is this. This is a blue celestite heart. And boy, am I glad I got this. It's absolutely stunning. It's very heavy. But at the back here, you can see. Oh, look at that flash. And that shimmer. It's very smooth. You can tell that it looks like a heart. What attracted me to this particular piece was this little cave right here with this little point, this beautiful blue point. It's a lot lighter in real life. The camera's making it look a little bit darker, but it's so calming to look at. It's calming to hold. I dreamt about this that night. That's only happened with crystals that I actually feel a connection to, rather than a crystal that I want because I want it, if that makes any sense. And since having this crystal in my possession, I have not had any nightmares. So yeah, I've been having nightmares since my grandfather died, really, but they've been like gone and back again, but as of January I've been getting them quite often. And since this was delivered on Monday, so yesterday, I haven't had them at all. So I know it's only been one day, but it's been very, very helpful. And yeah, I don't know if celestite does help with nightmares or not, but this has helped. So, and not only that, it is such a stunning crystal. I do want to get a little display stand and have it displayed upright. Oh my god, it's heavy. I want it displayed like this rather than it flat on the floor. Well, not floor, but and I need to get little stands for these as well. But they're only like, I think like £1.50 or something, because they're just plastic stands, but I'll get those eventually. And then I might do like an actual updated crystal collection where I just show everything rather than this. But this is what I purchased from Dendy Designs. I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. But yeah, that's what I got from her. I think they are beautiful. So does Theo, since she's sleeping on them all. These two in particular here, definitely my favorites. I do love all of them, but these two are the ones that are my pride and joy. So, yep. Thank you for watching. I do have some crystals of my own that I'm going to sell. I will link them in my bio and my Etsy down below, and my Instagram, because I am selling them on both, depends on what it is. And I do have some other crystals that I decided to part with, but I haven't posted photos of them yet, because I am taking them out with me on Friday, and I don't know if the woman I'm taken them to will purchase any, so that's why I haven't taken any photos of those yet. I don't want to take a photo of them and post it up only to have them be taken, like only to have them been sold. So yeah, that is them. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching and thank you for following. Are you going to say goodbye, Theo? I don't want to shine the light in her eyes. Hold on. Hey, baby. Oh, sweetheart. Bye, everybody. Bye, everyone.